What is up, Knoxville, Tennessee? It's your favorite news anchor, Hunter Mills DiGiorno, and thank you for tuning in to Channel 1, WBBC, the #1 source of news in the entire world. Now, today's top story is the dilemma of how recent government involvement in our economy is going to affect you, our viewers at home. For example, a lot of people are criticizing the new price floor for gallons of milk. A recent poll found 96.9% of our viewers think $15 is just too much for a gallon of milk. But really, it all comes down to two things: price ceilings and price floors. You see, a price ceiling is a situation when the price charged is more than or less than the equilibrium price determined by market forces of demand and supply. But on the contrary, a price floor is a government or group imposed price control or limit on how low a price can be charged for a product. A price floor must be higher than the equilibrium price in order to be effective. Now, to see how this is affecting you, our viewers at home, we decided to check out local stores to see how this is affecting your local grocery shopping.
$15. Too much.
Wow, that's some tough footage to watch right there. To comment on it, we have Chief Economist of the entire country, Henry Flacker. Yep, yes you do. That's me. Now Henry, do the events that transpired in this video surprise you at all? What do you have to say about it? You know, to be quite frank, Hunter, it really doesn't. Interesting, Henry. Now why is that? Is there something that the common viewer just wouldn't know and you and I just want to define and explain for them? Interesting you asked that, Hunter, because quite frankly, I do. You see, the reason most of us economists are skeptical about price controls is that they distort the allocation of resources. Now, to paraphrase Milton Friedman, economists may not know much, but we know when we see a shortage or surplus. You see, price ceilings, they cause shortages, but price floors, they cause surpluses, at least for the time being. Now, suppose that the supply and demand for wheat flour is balanced at the current price, and then the government decides, change it down, put a little price floor down on there. Now, the supply of flour will decrease, but the demand for it will increase. Everybody wants cheap flour. Everybody knows that. The result will be excess demand and empty shelves. Although some consumers will be lucky enough to purchase flour at a lower price, others will be forced to do without. Wow, Henry, that's interesting information. I really hope they're teaching that to kids in schools these days. Well, thank you for being on here. And, next time we ever need you, just give you a call right up and you can explain flour to us, just like you just did. Okay, sounds good to me, Hunter. Thanks, Henry. What a guy. Well, that's the end of this segment. We've used our 3 to 5 minutes up. Now, off to Lloyd with sports.